Hey, Daniel.
Hey, Philip.
Guess what?
Chicken butt?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that's a really dumb joke.
I know.
This is our 50th episode.
I know. Isn't that just bananas?
It is bananas. And guess what we get to do for our 50th episode?
Well, are you wanting to say that right now, or do you want to wait till we intro the show to say that?
No, I'd really like to introduce our guest.
Oh.
You know Joe?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Joe, your dad?
No, not Joe.
Oh.
Joe Mama.
Oh, what a way to start an episode. Hey, Philip.
Hey, Daniel.
Welcome, you,
Well,
Philip
thank you.
Osterday,
Thank you, too.
to Classic Countdown Conversations. This is a podcast, a show where me and my brother-in-law, Philip Osterday,
Oh, whoa.
we do the countdowns.
We count down the best and the worst.
that media has to offer when we feel like it.
And today, you know what we feel like doing? We feel like patting ourselves on the back and saying, "Good job, boys."
Yeah.
Let's
Good
talk
job,
about it.
you sweet, sweet boys. Let's talk about our own show.
That's right, yeah. And let's just brag on ourselves for a long time.
And we're going to count down our 50 episodes.
It's just all 50 of them.
Now, here's what you're probably thinking. How are you going to count down this episode when it's the 50th?
How's that possible? What's the math?
We have an intro episode, Philip. One that's not numbered.
Oh,
So
we
we're gonna,
got you good.
We're going to include that one. Because that's not, that shouldn't be regarded as like the black sheep or anything.
Yeah.
It's the one that started it off.
Yeah.
So here's the thing about today's episode. Philip has ranked most of them.
I have. And Daniel's given them some cool awards.
Yeah. I know we ranked some of them together, but not the majority.
No.
And then Philip knows none of the awards.
I know none. This is very opposite of us. Normally I do something
That's
real
unknown.
goofy and you have no idea what's going on.
I know. Wait, little role reversal here.
Yeah, for 50th.
Now, here's a little thing for you, Philip, and for our audience.
Okay.
I have my awards down in the order of how we release the episodes.
So you're going to take some time to search for
I'm going to have
them.
to kind of search for it, even though I do have a rough idea of when certain episodes were released. So I should be able to get there fairly quickly.
All right.
But is there anything that you would like to say to our listeners on our... Oh, I guess we didn't even say the name of this episode, did we?
We don't normally.
Well, this one is...
Oh, yeah.
it's
we
a
do
little
kind of need
special.
to say that. We kind of need to say that.
Do you want to say it? Do you want to have the...
I don't exactly know how we...
Okay, I'll
what
say
the
it.
official title is.
This is Classic Countdown Conversations 50th episode Spooktacular.
Woo!
Because it's October, but other than our October episodes, we're not talking about anything spooky.
It's not spooky at all.
That's the whole episode title.
Yes.
Just kidding. It ends at Spooktacular. But I think this is going to be a yearly thing to where on the...
Where we pat each other's backs.
No, well, I don't know about that. We'll see how this one goes. But every 50th and 100th and 150, all those will just be called the Spooktacular because it'll be around this time of year.
That's true.
Even
Well,
though it probably won't have much to do with anything spooky.
I don't know if it will. There's 52 years. Whoa.
Whoa.
52 weeks in a year.
Yeah,
So we'll eventually get out. We'll get out of October.
Well, I have some ideas.
Oh.
So
All right.
there's that.
All right.
Is there anything that you want to say to our listeners that are because of our 50th episode Spooktacular?
I guess so.
What do you want to say?
I'll say it later.
Okay. I want to say thank you all.
Oh, this is such a thing you do at the end of the episode.
Okay.
Come on, Daniel.
I'm sorry. You can
Be a
edit.
professional.
Future Philip, edit this out.
No.
All right. All right. Well, then let's just dive in because we got 50 of these things
We gotta
to talk
Go
about.
to town.
Please don't turn this episode off.
No, it's gonna be great.
No, I know, but I know 50 can be like, oh, geez, that's a lot. It's not. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time on each episode.
Are we?
We're just wanting to kind of remind you of all the good times we've had.
That's right. And if you've not listened to them before, now you can get a little taste.
And you know which episodes to maybe go check out first.
That's right.
So.
All right. Number 50?
Number 50.
If you were paying attention, you'd know that this would be number 50.
Mm-hmm.
Alfred Hitchcock. the
last week's episode. So the award for this episode is the Ironic Award because the episode before that was supposed to be the worst episode.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
It wasn't. This one, and here's the thing: it's not bad.
We just didn't know much.
Nothing we've ever done is bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
These episodes go from great to spectacular.
That's right. Spooktacular.
Oh, spectacular. I'm so sorry. So this episode is great.
It's great.
It's just not spectacular yet.
It's a good nugget. And so the reason it's number 50 in my mind is because we didn't even get to 10. We normally do 10.
Yeah.
And we just didn't.
Yep.
We kind of blamed it on we don't BS.
Yeah, we said quantity over we said
quality over quantity.
Although I feel like I may have said in the episode quantity over quality. I don't remember. But yeah, so.
No other reason to call it number 50.
Yeah, that's our 50th episode.
All right, next.
Yep.
Number 49, Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones.
Okay, so in this episode, it was just you giving what you remembered of the movie, and then me you telling what
actually happened.
So,
and I thought that mine was
yours was probably better than the actual movie. The award I came up with for Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones is the I'm sorry you had to hear Daniel ramble on for an hour award.
That's good.
Thank you.
That's very nice.
Thank you.
What a wonderful award. An apology.
I think that might be my only apology one. Or maybe there might be another apology one. There is.
2 apologies.
2 apologies. However, the whole thing about me explaining a movie to you is probably going to become a yearly episode. So stay tuned, people.
Yeah. More apologies to come.
Yep. 48.
48. The intro episode.
The intro. Oh, you have that low?
I hate it.
Why?
It's just not us.
If
you listen to it, we pretend we're going to be serious in these episodes, and then we turn out not to be.
The first few episodes we thought was going to be a little bit more of a serious thing.
Little did we know.
Well, okay, so the intro podcast, because it does hold a little special place in my heart.
I mean, it's in the top 50.
It's in the top 48. This has the Trailblazing Pioneer Award.
Oh.
Because it's what got us started.
I like that.
We were bored one Tuesday night.
That's true.
We said, because your wife...
She had a Bible study that was supposed to go on for the rest of our lives.
Right. So we were like, well, we got to find something to do on Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
Podcast time.
Yeah. And now that Bible study is long gone.
But the podcast is still...
That's right.
Well alive. Alive and well.
I wonder what that says about Bible study. Oh,
I don't know. So yeah, the Trailblazing Pioneer Award.
All right, that's good.
Thank you.
Number 47. Joke's on You.
Oh, that's that low.
Our April Fool's one, and I specifically put it low because I know Daniel loved it. But Daniel, can you find it? Can you find it in time?
Yes.
Here it is. The award goes to Joke's on You. Which award, though?
The We Goofed and We Apologize Award.
Oh, it's the second apology.
It's the second apology one. So you know what I just realized, Philip?
No.
Not to take anything off of the Joke's on You episode.
Yeah.
But I did forget to give 2 of the episodes awards.
Oh, no.
Because I was thinking, I'll go back later and do these.
Oh, no, Daniel.
So you want to just talk about something?
Okay.
Talk about your day for a minute?
Okay. Let's see. Just a normal day for me. Got up, slept in a little bit more than normal. Got up around 9 o'clock. Let's see. I went downstairs. Lindsay wanted to watch a Hallmark movie,
Okay.
and it didn't work. It didn't work on our Apple TV, and I think that was the Lord stopping it,
what
stopping
kind of
Satan from coming through our eyeballs via Hallmark movies.
I get that.
Yeah, and then we ate baked oatmeal that Lindsay had made. It's delicious, per usual.
Okay.
And then we went to Costco. And
Oh, you've been to
Kroger.
Costco twice today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saw Carol twice today.
I see.
Carol Costco.
The owner of Costco that we're dear friends with.
That's right.
She's always just greeting people as they leave.
Yeah, it's weird.
What a great owner she is. Okay, so I'm sorry. I apologize. One of the awards I just came up with is just fantastic.
Oh.
The other one, not the best. So I apologize once we get to the Valentine's Day episode.
Okay.
Because I kind of just made it up right here on the spot.
All right.
It is a little, it's a little sweet.
Okay.
It's maybe a little sweet to our audience.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Number 46 then?
Wait, what was 47?
Joke's on you.
Was it? I thought
Yeah.
that was. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, 40.
I'm looking at the list right now. Of course I'm right.
So Joke's on You is. I'm surprised that was so low.
Well, I didn't like it.
Okay.
It wasn't a real episode. It was a joke.
All right. What's 46?
It did get a few people though. Got a few
know.
people waiting for the whole thing.
Yeah, everyone was always like, when that episode came out, they're like, "You got me for like the first like 7 minutes," and then I realized that the whole episode was gonna be like that. But after that, they always said, "But I did listen to the whole thing." So they listened to us play euchre for an hour.
No, we played. Did we play euchre?
Oh, I'm sorry,
We played cribbage.
cribbage. That's what I meant.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
right.
what's 46?
46 is summer blockbusters.
Oh, okay.
Now, this is one we just talked about. Summer blockbusters.
Yeah, and this one, this isn't really an apology,
Okay.
but it's bordering. This episode, Summer Blockbusters, gets "We didn't hardly prepare anything for this episode" award. I think we literally did it like 10 minutes leading up. Do you remember that?
I don't remember.
We were in that room.
Yeah.
And we
out.
were like looking up Summer Blockbusters that day.
Oh. But that never ever happens that we.
Yeah,
just
no,
barely
that's the only
prepare.
time that's ever happened.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just get a little busy, people.
We're just busy.
When this isn't our full-time jobs, it gets a little busy.
Think about how good this would be if it was our full time job.
Man, oh man.
The best. We have a lot of ideas, and then I'm like ready to do it, and then the day happens, and I'm like, nah. I don't have enough time to do that idea. It would have been great though.
Yeah. All right. What's next?
Number 45.
Yep.
High school movies.
Oh, so I feel like we did kind of go into we've had like two little lulls in our episodes to where there's like two strands, not in the middle or it's kind of like in the middle. I meant. And it's just kind of like they're good episodes.
They're
They're
fine,
all right.
Fine episodes.
They're fine episodes. So this is high school movies.
Yeah.
Okay. So this one gets the. Obviously, we are the best people to be talking about this since we deafs went to a public high school award.
That's right. Oh man, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it.
Yeah. we are the quintessential best people to be talking about
Yeah, that's right.
this topic.
Absolutely.
Go
Number 44.
on. All right.
Number 44 through number 39.
Oh.
These are our superhero. This is our superhero block.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So which one? What's 44?
So 44 is Spider-Man villains.
Okay. So that one was actually a little bit later.
Now, in this episode, we talked about Spider-Man villains.
Yes, we did.
And we talked about whether they were good or not.
All right. And this episode gets the Every Villain is Lemons award.
What?
It spells evil. Every villain is lemons.
Oh.
I stole that joke straight from SpongeBob.
Oh,
It's when Barnacle Boy. Hey Philip.
Yeah.
It's when Barnacle Boy joins forces with the Ray guy in the Dirty Bubble.
okay.
And then he becomes a villain, and then Mermaid Man has to
Okay.
get all the
43.
characters to have superpowers, and they say they gave a little name for evil, and it's every villain is lemons.
I see. Okay.
So that's my Spider-Man Villains Awards.
All right, great. Number 43 is X-Men movies.
X-Men movies. Okay. I think you'll like this one, Philip.
Okay, all right.
This one gets our listeners should know by this point that Daniel spoils movies. So if you haven't seen something that's on the list, then don't listen award.
We did get in trouble. That was the only episode we've ever gotten in trouble about for spoiling it.
Like 3 people said something to us. So,
Whoops.
but it's not on us. Literally, if an X-Men movie comes out a week before we do an episode about all the X movies, and you haven't seen that movie yet, then just don't listen to the
Just
episode.
don't listen to it. You dummies.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
Phil, don't be a dummy.
Phil,
listen
we
to
haven't heard from Phil in a while.
It's because I don't work with him anymore. Now he doesn't care about us.
He always used to message me and be like, I like this episode, or you were wrong about this episode, which obviously we're not, but
Obs.
we're not. But yeah, he doesn't say anything.
Well, I guess
anymore.
we've just been right every time.
Oh, that's true. He has nothing to critique
Yeah,
anymore.
that's right.
Well, Phil, thank you then.
Thanks, Phil, for not saying anything.
All right.
We'll keep it that way.
We do
Number
miss you.
42.
Okay.
End game scenes.
Oh, so endgame scenes came below endgame predictions. I see.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
This gets the lollygag award
Because we
because we
took
just
so
talked about the
long.
entire movie.
Yeah, it wasn't a countdown at all.
It
was just the
had like
movie.
the framework of a countdown, but then we ended up just talking about the entire movie.
was a
So
good
it was
episode.
we were just so excited about Endgame at that point.
It was.
At least I was.
Yeah.
You liked Endgame quite a
I
bit.
got into it. You made me get into it. Number 41.
Yep.
DC characters that need live action movies.
Okay.
The live action movie.
I think this episode's a bit better than you give it credit for.
Well,
but,
I just had to put everything in order. So
this one gets the Daniel has too much free time award.
that's true. When did you literally have a lot of free time that week and you were able to make this list, or was it that
It's just-
you've always had this in your mind?
I just think about these things too often.
Yeah, you're a weirdo. Number 40.
Yep.
Green characters. This is our St. Patty's Day episode.
Yeah. This one gets the "We aren't as clever as we thought" award.
Yeah, oh man, it makes me so mad
Because
it was very clever.
when I sent Philip we were gonna do, I think we mentioned this in the actual episode. We were gonna do fictional pubs,
Yeah,
and then I was like, I feel like we haven't seen enough to make that list real good.
yeah. Which by the time this year, we're like, well, even though we don't know anything, we're still gonna make that episode.
Oh yeah, for sure, we're gonna make that episode at some point.
No, I mean like Hitchcock.
Oh,
Like, we don't know
oh.
anything about it.
We
but,
knew
you know.
about the ones we had seen. So then I was like, oh, well, St. Patty's Day is associated with the color green. So let's do green characters from pop culture.
Yeah,
Philip was like, that's a great idea. And we thought it was just the most original idea.
just the most.
But then I went out just to see like maybe there's 1 or 2 lists.
Yeah.
I think you did the same.
Yeah.
There were hundreds of
So
lists.
many
And I
lists.
was like, dang it. I thought we were discovering something special.
Not at all.
So that one gets the "We aren't as clever as we thought" award.
If we think about it, somebody else has thought about it on the internet.
Yep.
Number 39.
Yep.
Marvel villains.
Okay. That was back-to-back weeks.
That's right. Just right in order. I spent a lot of time thinking about this list.
So this one gets the "We never resolved our ending" award.
Oh, what was it?
We were going to come back after Endgame and talk about Thanos versus Loki, who's the better villain.
We just never did it, huh?
We never did it, so let's do it right now.
Okay.
I think Thanos is still the better villain.
Yes.
Which is interesting because he's less compelling in Endgame.
Yes.
But I think the strength of his first scene in Endgame, along with the entirety of Infinity War,
Yes.
he just is better.
He better.
He's better.
He better.
Were you swayed?
I was swayed.
Okay. So there you have it, people. Thanos is officially the best villain in the MCU. He is the best villain in Endgame.
Definitely in Endgame, yes. All right. Number 38.
Would you, hold on real quick.
Yeah.
Now that Spider-Man Far From Home's out, would you have put Mysterio in that list now?
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know who I would have taken out, but probably.
Probably your number 10.
Yeah. Probably.
All right. What's next?
Number 38, animated movies before Walt's death.
Oh, okay.
One of our spookiest episodes.
Yeah, so spooky. Because it was 13.
It was.
We did 13, top 13. This is also a consecutive week.
Yeah.
And when MCU villains, green characters named past Disney movies.
That's weird. I wonder how that happened.
I don't know. Philip just gave up on ranking these. This one gets the Childhood Wonderment Award.
Oh. Because of me or because of Walt Disney being a child?
It's actually our Childhood Wonderment Award.
I see.
Which means we were just so full of wonderment while we were discussing these episodes. While we were discussing the guy dancing his booty dance in Pinocchio.
I forgot about that.
So,
number 37.
Okay.
Top 10 Arrested Development side characters.
Okay.
I forget what's the actual episode title.
Yeah, it was supporting roles.
Supporting roles. Thank you.
And this kind of, honestly, you forgetting the episode title, it kind of goes along with my award. This one gets the most obscure award because if you don't watch Arrested Development, you'll have no interest in this episode whatsoever.
Now listen, that's what you may think.
Well, actually, I put a question mark at the end of this one.
Yeah,
because I don't know. It might be the most obscure episode award. I don't know.
Lindsay had never seen Arrested Development, and because she listened to our episode, she said, "It sounds really funny. I should listen. I should probably watch it."
Right, but it is still an obscure episode.
It's very So, but it doesn't mean that you shouldn't listen. Okay.
Oh yeah, no.
All right, people.
I did not mean that in any way, shape, or form.
Darn right.
Okay.
Number 36 through number 33 shall be our Christmas.
Oh, our Christmas stuff. Oh, I see. You just put them all in together, didn't you?
That's right. Just bunched them right up.
Okay.
One up against another. Booty to booty.
All right.
Number 36, Christmas specials.
Wow, really? That's your least of the Christmas episodes.
I mean, okay, all right. I guess we got some feedback from
the other co-host. This episode, Christmas specials, gets the best segment award.
It does have a good segment.
The Little Drummer Boy segment.
Did that get on YouTube?
Not yet.
Why not?
I just haven't had time. I want to put a little thing at the end of it with you and I. But anyways, I still think that is our best segment so far.
Where you explain Little Drummer Boy
and you don't believe me.
I do not believe you.
If anyone forgets this episode or hasn't listened to it, go back and listen to the Little Drummer Boy segment because it's really funny.
It is funny. And
I'm making a video out of it. So
number 35.
Okay.
Christmas carols.
Okay.
This one I like.
I do too. This one also has a really good segment in it when you're trying to explain the story of a Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
However, the award has nothing to do with that. The award for this one is the Daniel's Memory Fails Sometimes Award. Because when I was
the wrong person's name,
I kept saying the wrong person's name, and I got a bunch of details wrong. When I was being really cocky about knowing the story really well.
Yeah,
so
of course you would.
My Memory Fails Sometimes Awards.
All right, number 34.
Okay.
Alternative Christmas movies.
Okay. This one gets the Unfocused Episode Award. Because the first few episodes before this one, because this was episode 4.
Yeah.
Not including intro podcast.
So episode 5.
So episode 5, if you include the intro podcast. This one was the first one where we didn't know a whole lot about what we were talking. Like the first 3 episodes, we were like, oh, we know this exactly. Yeah. This one, we were kind of a little unsure. So a lot of the time is just us talking about random things. So Alternative Christmas Movies gets the Unfocused Episode Award.
Okay, I like that. All right, number 33 is part 1 of Christmas songs.
Okay, so this one...
this is our first guest one.
Yes. Yes, it was. You're right. This one gets the Philip needs to learn his place sometimes award. So those of you who don't remember, in part 1 of this 2-part mega episode,
monstrosity of an episode.
Philip laughed too much at me, and I kicked him out of the studio.
That's right.
Okay.
All right, number 32.
All right.
Pixar shorts.
So the award for Pixar shorts is the first Listener's Choice Episode Award.
Is that the very first time we've ever done?
I believe so. So Zachary Roth, he suggested this episode, and we did it.
First time
real
ever.
quick. He was just like, do that one. We were like, okay.
And we did it immediately.
It's because we were planning on doing an episode, and then for whatever reason, it didn't work out that week. So we had like an open slot.
That's true.
And then we ended up doing
I think
that
it had to do with the Endgame stuff. And
oh, you're right. I do think you're right about that.
Yeah, the movies. The movies had to come out right about when we needed the podcast to come out.
Okay.
All right. It's a great episode.
It is a good episode.
That one took a lot of work, actually.
We had to sit in the studio and watch all of them.
Yeah, we literally watched everyone.
We watched most of them. We
watched everyone.
Well, like obviously, I remember a lot of them, but it was the ones I hadn't seen.
Number 31 is baseball movies.
Okay.
Now this one is also it was a recommendation.
It was, however, it needed a different award to go with this one.
Well, of course it did. You can't give out the same award.
Well, I know. You'd be surprised. But this one gets, now I was kind of in a rush when I was making these.
Okay.
So I don't know if this wording will be very good. But
I like the wording already.
Okay. The baseball movies episode gets the, if we were wrong on any of our lists, which we were not, because what we say is fact, but if we were, this one definitely is 100% right award.
All right. That's like the opposite of an apology.
Oh yeah, no, this is saying like I don't care what people think of this one. It was 100% right.
All right. It's about baseball movies. It's great.
Yeah.
Number 30. 1960s sitcoms. Sitcoms.
This one gets the Philip and His Natural Element Award.
That's right. It's the very first time I felt like I actually knew something about it.
You did an entire list without me.
That's right.
That's not the first time. You did one way earlier. Actually, you did 2 lists way earlier by yourself, but this one you just seemed to just...
It just happened. It just worked.
You just reveled in it.
It was like the 1960s
you were like,
sitcoms.
yes, please.
They were a ball pit, and I just jumped right in.
Yeah,
and
you
just
did.
Swam
Head first.
Head first.
Most people would dip their toes in first. You went head first into that thing.
I opened up my mouth and like licked them all.
It's because Philip is an old man trapped in a 28-year-old's body.
I'm actually an old grandma trapped in a 28-year-old man's body. Number 29.
Yep.
Weirdest U.S. history moments.
Okay. Yeah, this one was kind of a real neat episode, wasn't it?
I liked this episode. I liked that we went a little different.
Yeah, which goes well with my award. This one gets just a fun romp award.
Oh yeah, just a good fun romp. I like that one.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do you like my awards so far?
I'm loving
Philip?
your awards. I very much like the awards.
Most of these are like 80% of them are just tailored towards you.
Just to make me giggle a little bit.
Yeah.
Which means everyone will giggle.
Oh, yeah.
Number 28 through number 23 are all guests.
Oh, okay.
All right? All right?
All right.
All right.
Excluding the Christmas songs one.
Excluding that one.
Okay.
Number 28 is Endgame predictions. This one is, I was not allowed in.
Yeah, you weren't even in this episode.
I wasn't even in it. I just got kicked out. And because I had seen previews for the Endgame. I guess that discludes me from creating predictions.
Yeah.
But whatever.
We were supposed to do one with people that did see trailers. It was supposed to be you, John, and Ethan. However, I don't remember what happened. We just ran out of time or something.
Well, I didn't want to make the time, honestly.
Okay. All right. This one, Endgame predictions, gets the we were probably really wrong, but I'm too lazy to go back and check award.
I think you were pretty right, if I remember.
Okay.
I remember editing it and then
Afterwards?
Something like that. I don't know.
Okay. Well, no,
Anyway.
it couldn't have been that because we released it before the movie.
I remember.
You must have just remembered editing
yes,
it not too long before. Okay.
That's what it was. All right, number 27. Another Corey episode.
Oh, okay.
Star Wars video games.
That was an earlier one. This one gets the Philip sometimes knows more than Daniel about pop culture award.
Hey, there we go. Another one.
So that's kind of
I wasn't quite in my element because then I realized how much I didn't know.
well,
based on
because
what
Corey was super into it.
Corey, geez, what a nerd.
Thanks for your money, Corey.
Yeah, thanks. Number 26.
Yep. Wait, let me guess. It's the computer's comic
That's
books
right.
one.
You're
Okay.
right. Things you need to know about comics and computers. This one's like a dual episode, all mixed up into one with a guest. Holy moly, what an episode. What an episode.
And this one gets the John was finally on the show award.
Hey, finally.
Because
Sorry, buddy.
John was asking to be on the show for a long, long time.
John was like, I should have been on that episode.
Yeah.
And we'd
Yeah.
always be like, oh, yeah, probably. But sorry.
So then we went out to lunch with John one day, and then we were like, hey, we're going to record. Want to come record with us?
Yeah.
It just happened to be the perfect episode
Yeah,
for him.
where he really knows a lot about comics and he knows a lot about computers.
Yeah, it was a good. That's actually probably one of my personal favorite episodes.
Well, great. Number 25.
Okay. Oh, we're
halfway through.
Halfway through. All right.
February 26th. Things you don't want to miss.
Oh, so this one didn't have a guest.
I had no guest.
It had no guest. It had only one person in it. So things you don't want to miss. February 26th gets the Philip should probs do a solo podcast at some point award because you were just so good by yourself.
I don't think so. There's a little. Should I reveal a secret about? It's been long.
Yeah, go ahead.
The secret is Daniel actually was.
I was here.
He was here. He was recording in the other room.
Yeah.
And I was able to hear his voice. And every time that Daniel spoke, we just literally cut his voice out, so that it sounded like
you were a crazy man talking
I was a
to
crazy.
yourself.
It was a lot of fun, and
Yeah.
probably gets the best mom award, that was very creative. said
I
Karen.
see. Okay. No, and that one, what was I going to say about that one? Don't remember.
All right, good episode.
Good episode.
Number 24.
Yep.
$9.
Okay, so this one, again, didn't have a guest on it.
I think
There is one more with a guest, but I'm assuming you didn't clump it together.
I accidentally put it to
Different.
the next one.
That's fine, though.
That's all right.
That's all right.
We do what we want.
Yeah, we do. That's what the whole show's about.
That's all right.
So the $9 with a Z gets the still almost relevant award. Because how many dollars are we getting now?
We get $9 times 3.
Times 3. So it's almost still relevant.
Almost.
So
Actually,
yeah.
we don't even get $9. I think it's gone down.
Are
We've
you
gotten
serious?
even less money now.
Wow.
Sucks to be us right now.
All right.
Number 23.
Yep.
Musicals.
Oh, okay. Then there are two other ones with
Oh, I
Guests.
see. Yeah. One of them. Yeah.
One of them's
got
a little higher.
Got pretty high.
That makes sense. Okay, musicals. So this is the other one that I forgot to make the award for.
Okay.
But I came up with a pretty good one. I think it's pretty good. It's the musicals episode gets the Philip's 2 Favorite Things award. Lindsay and musicals.
Well,
It's a joke.
one of those is right.
Yeah, Philip loves those musicals. Just kidding. Philip loves his wife. He does not like musicals, which is why we had his wife on here
That's
with
right.
me.
That's why she's my other half. The other half of me
Just
likes
like
it.
Ethan's my other half.
Yeah. Oh, weird.
Okay.
Number 22.
Oh.
Part 2.
Oh.
Christmas songs.
Okay. All right.
Just a little split up, you know?
One that you definitely worked on before this
Yeah.
moment.
Before this moment.
So this one gets the part 1 got the Philip Needs to Learn His Place Sometimes award.
That's right. Yeah.
Part 2 gets the more digestible episode award.
It is way more digestible. I could take a bite out of that one.
Yeah. Oh man, it's so tasty.
Yeah.
It's just a regular top 10. And I think it's real short too. It's like 20 minutes or something like that.
Yeah. It's really nice. I think it might only be like 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty nice one. Pretty nice one. Pretty nice little episode.
Daniel, I have to confess it.
What?
I have to confess it.
You have to confess what? You don't have to do it.
I have to do it. I feel like I'm lying to our listeners. We just cut out some stuff.
We just cut out about 7 minutes.
Because we forgot how math works.
Hey, I didn't make the list. I forgot that those were considered 2 episodes.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was the same episode.
We thought, because we made this big deal about how, at the beginning of this show, about how we're really good at math. And we split up, we put the 2 Christmas episodes in together.
Yeah.
And then, but I had to cut that out because I done messed up. And they actually are 2 episodes.
He got a concise list of 50, but he accidentally doubled one of the episodes.
Whoops.
So we just spent I'd say about 5 minutes.
Maybe longer, a lot longer.
Trying to figure out where the mistake was.
But we got it.
We got it. So I'm sorry if I always say I'm sorry if there was a weird edit, but Philip's just so good at it. I don't think it'll be noticeable.
All right.
Okay, what's 21, Philip? People are probably, they're listening and they're like, what is going on?
Number 21.
Okay.
Movie Worlds.
Okay.
One of our first episodes.
Episode
3.
3, yeah.
Ish.
The intro podcast is throwing us off.
Yeah.
This one gets the Hindsight is 2020 award.
Oh?
Because if we were to redo that list, I'd probably do it much differently.
That's true. Yeah.
I kind of went off of like my memory for that episode.
You didn't.
I should have done probably a little bit more research on it.
Research.
But however, we might revamp that. I've talked to Philip about it before, about revamping that episode.
So season 2, little did we tell y'all.
Yeah.
We're just going to actually redo every episode.
in order.
Yeah.
Our endgame predictions are going to be so right.
It's amazing.
We're going to predict the whole movie.
All right, number 20.
Oh man, we're getting down to it.
We're going through it. Number 20 is Nickelodeon cartoons.
Jeez Louise, all the way on the other side. Okay. This one gets the second Listener's Choice Episode Award. Because this was a suggestion.
It was. And also, I feel like Nickelodeon has People's Choice Awards. Is that Nickelodeon?
Yeah, I think so. I totally meant to do that.
I could
joke.
tell. I could tell that's what was going on in your mind. Number 19, Stranger Things.
Oh, okay.
Where we made a lot of people mad about this episode.
Did we?
Yeah. I had a lot of people come up to me and be like, Philip, I can't believe what you just said about Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah. I got a phone call about it.
Did you? A real phone call?
Yeah.
Like somebody called you on the phone?
Yes. My friend Christina. You
know better.
And Jeremiah was on the phone as well, but
she was trying to convince you?
Well, so here's the award. Let me just say the award. My friends need to get over the fact that I just won't watch past the first season award.
Yeah, and I'm the one that's continuing it. I'm
the
one proving to them.
I bet Philip was 100% right about every single thing in that episode.
I bet I am too.
Yep.
But you won't ever know. Number 18.
Yep.
TV Moms.
Okay. My thumb was right on it.
Wow.
I was scrolling up and then my thumb landed on it.
He was just looking for it.
This one, we had a lot of fun on this one.
We did have some
remember.
fun.
We had fun bashing on Mrs. Brady.
Yeah. This one's not a top 10. It's a top 10 different
it was like
categories.
This was the same type of category as the
Star Wars
video games. Mm-hmm. This one gets the moment we realized we hate Aunt Kathy award. We brought her on for the beginning, and man, oh man, did my hatred
it's just developed.
It was over.
But then it kind of got better. But I feel
it's gotten better.
I feel like it's getting worse again.
if you guys are wondering why we haven't talked about Patreon, it's because Kathy, we just didn't want her here today.
Number 17.
Yeah.
Valentine's movies that don't want to make you kill yourself.
Okay.
Very dark episode.
It was. I'm glad I talked you off that bridge on that episode.
Almost wanted to kill myself.
This one was the other episode I forgot to give an award to. But I'm going to get a little schmaltzy.
A little schmaltzy?
This is We Love You Award.
Oh, we love you.
We love
give you a
you
candy heart. That says,
audience
I love
award. Yeah.
Number 16.
Okay.
Speaking of talking me off a bridge, sleepwalks.
Oh, dang. Okay, where's that one at? Okay. Speaking of your sleepwalks, this gets the Philip May Need Help Award. Psychiatric help, that is.
Maybe.
How are those dreams coming, by the way?
I haven't had too many sleepwalks.
Good. That's very good.
It's very, very good. I will actually, you know what? Let me give an
you
update.
have one?
Let me take it back.
Okay.
I sleepwalked the other night. I thought that something happened where like I was in a different universe, I believe.
Okay.
I could feel it I could just feel it in the air. So I ran out of the room.
For real.
I ran out of the room, checked everything out, looked out the window. It looked okay. I can't imagine if somebody was watching.
Did you wake Lindsay up? Was she awake?
No.
Okay.
I always think like, oh, I better not wake her up.
Okay.
Just in case this isn't real. Sometimes I do. If I'm really scared, I wake her up. But
Yeah.
most of the time, I'm like, I need to check some stuff out before I go to that step. So I went
So you're
downstairs,
checking the windows
looked out the
and stuff?
window, and it was okay.
Okay.
And then I went upstairs, like I better just sleep on this. We'll see. We'll see what tomorrow brings.
I would just love to. I'm surprised you've never, when I sleep over at your house, you've never like come into the room thinking I was an intruder or something.
Yeah, I am too. I don't know what's happened. I probably don't get into a deep enough sleep if somebody else is there.
Well, next time I'm going to lock the door.
Okay, you might want to. Number 15. We're in the top 15.
Jeez.
Memorial Day movies.
It's not movies, I told you.
I'm sorry. Memorial Day specials.
There you go. It's just special. The Memorial Day special.
The Memorial Day special.
It's
like the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Yes, very, very much so like that. Okay, there it is. This one gets the Phillips a Real Funny Guy Award because you had the real good goof about the War Room Easter eggs.
Little did you know.
Yeah, that wasn't a real thing.
Yeah. I wonder how many people fell for it.
No one.
I think a lot of people did.
Not one single being.
I think number 10 on my list was true.
It was, yeah. Or
Something like that.
you altered it a little bit or something.
Just enough to make it feel believable. And then the rest,
I need to go back. I haven't listened to that since it came out. I bet it's really funny.
I bet it is. I bet everybody is going to listen to these, all 50 of these episodes now.
Again? Yeah, I bet
all
they
over
are.
Again. Number 14.
Yep.
Things You Don't Want to Miss, Volume 2.
Okay.
Take a chill pill.
So, this one, just plain and simple, Philip versus Daniel Award. Because we were duking it out.
I'll be honest. This one started the feud between me and Daniel.
Yeah.
It only gets worse.
So I guess it should be the beginning of the feud award.
That's right. The beginning.
Semicolon. Or just colon, I guess.
Yeah.
Colon. Philip v. Daniel.
Who's going to win?
We don't know. It will be like a cliffhanger. It's like a show that gets canceled before its finale.
Number 13.
Okay.
The most spookiest of all numbers.
Okay.
New Year's, New Fears.
Yep. This one.
Making yourself laugh, I see.
This one gets the heck is this award? Philip recorded it with Ethan apparently while I was up using the luge.
It's too bad for you. You missed out.
I know it was a fun time. I reckon.
Man, Makes me laugh.
New Year's, New Fears. That was that episode right there is proof that if you ran the show, like if it was you and someone else, it'd be a real short show. I'm the one that gets long-winded.
That's true.
So I apologize, people, that I'm the one that makes every episode so long.
Yeah, it is your fault.
I know.
Number 12.
Yep.
Nintendo characters. This one's just a classy.
It is.
Classy episode. I had to put it up there.
This one, I hope this one gives you a little smile.
Okay.
This one gets the Birth of Hitler Bowser Award.
Oh, that gives me a good smile.
Yeah.
A good just reckoning.
Probably our most famous goof
To us.
to us. This one, or and I don't have an awards talking about this. I think our most recurring jokes is Hitler Bowser. I guess the fluffy curtains, because that's one of our tiers.
Yeah.
But also that I love villains falling to their death.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
those are like our biggest running
most
jokes.
recurring.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Number 11. Chocolate candy.
So this is why the Hitchcock episode got the ironic award, is
Yeah.
because this was supposed to be the worst episode, because it just seemed like it at first.
Yeah.
But then we figured out it wasn't.
It wasn't.
And this gets the Underdog Award.
The best of the best.
It was the little episode
I'm
that
sorry.
couldn't.
Yeah, the best of the worst of the best.
Yes. Yes. But it was the little episode that could, actually.
Yeah, that's good.
I was trying to do a joke there, but then you
Accidentally
split it in half.
I done split it in half.
But it's okay, though.
All right.
The little episode that could
Good.
is chocolate candy. For whatever reason, I was like, Philip and I were ready to rank this bottom.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be bad.
But then, like, halfway through the episode, I started realizing that it was a lot of fun. And then I listened to it, and I texted Philip. I think I texted you. And I was like, "That episode's really good. I don't think it's bad."
Yep. All right. All
so-
right.
We had we were just jiving really well that day.
Yeah, that was when we did the jibs and the jabs.
Yeah. Yep.
So we're to the top 10.
So what a regular episode would be.
Yeah. And before we get to our top 10, I have a little thing I'd like to say.
Okay.
Kathy?
Oh, you brought her in without me knowing? Oh.
What? Oh, hello,
Oh, no.
Daniel.
Kathy,
How are you doing?
Get out of here.
I've heard some nice things
Kathy.
about me from this podcast, this podcast. What's that? You got some Pepsi? Some Pepsi?
It's Mountain Dew from Costco.
Oh, tasty. I make my own Pepsi at home. I put some
This is my least favorite.
Sudafed.
My least favorite thing
I
that
split
happens
it
on our
up.
show.
And I
hate it.
Melt it down.
I hate this. I hate these
I put
bits.
some water in. And then
Kathy,
I go to
get
town.
out of here.
What?
Get out.
Okay. Bye, Daniel.
Bye,
I love
Kathy.
you.
I don't love you. I don't love you.
See you, Kathy. Thanks for stopping by.
Philip,
Hey,
you know,
can you play that music too? Oh, thank you.
Philip, you know
All right,
I don't
awesome.
like it
So-
when you invite her in here.
I mean, I had to.
Why? Because it's our 50th
It's our
episode
50th
spectacular.
episode.
Well, then I guess we're gonna have to have another guest
We'll
later
have
in a little
to.
bit. But if we're bringing on our regulars, but all right, Kathy, sorry I was so mad at you. I guess it is our 50th episode
That's right.
spectacular. So
And she played the music right away. It was
I
so
know,
nice.
I know.
All right, so
Surprised she got in there that quickly.
I know it was quick. She was real fast.
She was sprinted.
Sprinted out of here. So you know what that music means, Daniel.
It means Patreon.
Yeah. And Patreon is where you go to patreon.com/classic countdown conversations. You check out all the different cool tiers we've got. $5, $10, $100. And you say, I'll give some money to Daniel and Phillip and help them provide the best podcast possible. And we give you some stuff back, maybe a mug,
Maybe something else.
maybe some best friendship,
Yep.
maybe nothing.
You'll definitely get something.
Some things.
But yeah, it's a good time over there. We actually do put some stuff out there.
We do.
That are real fun.
Yeah. Some behind the scenes things. It's great.
Hey, Kathy, turn off the music. Oh, can you tell her she's...
Yeah.
Kathy! Kathy! Kathy!
Oh, a little bit of Kathy just came out in you, didn't it?
We are related.
I know, that is true. Okay. All right. Good on her for turning the music off.
Took her a while.
All right. What's number 10, Philip?
Number 10 is CCC Makes It Feel Like Summer.
Yeah. I just listened to this episode the other day.
Oh, did you? Just to remember how good summer is?
No, it's because I wanted to... I was, for whatever reason, I was thinking of this in the Christmas songs episode.
Yeah.
How we like play music in the background.
Yeah.
I was like, I like that. I like when we do that.
It's nice. But we will, someday, we're going to get sued and all of our Patreon money is just going to go away. But, you know.
It's fine. But then I was like, well, it's too early to start listening to Christmas music, so I didn't want to listen to that episode. So I went back and listened to the summer songs.
There you go.
So this one gets the Nostalgic Award.
Oh.
Because it brings back sweet, sweet memories of summertime.
It is a good nostalgia. Nostalgia.
It's a nostalgia trip.
It is.
It's like Stranger Things.
It's basically the Stranger Things of our episodes.
Yeah.
Number 9, Halloween movies.
So this one gets our most popular episode award.
Oh, it is.
Because for whatever reason, this one got more listens than like any of our other episodes.
Twice as many listens.
It really? Is it that much?
It's that much.
Then like of our average listens.
Yeah. Yeah.
It must have
And
just been-
it's growing. Just this episode.
Yeah.
Nobody else listens to any other episode, but this episode, they'll probably listen to it 5 times, it seems like.
Yeah, it's really weird. I wonder if we came upon like a little clique of people on the podcasting zones that are into Halloween or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe we got featured somewhere and we don't even know about it.
They're like giving us an award at a ceremony right now.
Yeah.
And we're not there to accept it.
Why don't you just tell us already? Okay, please. All right. Number 8.
Yep.
Fall activities.
Okay.
This one.
This is the one. What did this one start, Philip?
This one became our biggest feud that has continued on forever.
Yeah.
And Daniel sends me texts of pictures of the outdoors in the fall season and says, look at how beautiful it is.
It's 'cause
and
it
I've
is.
now, Daniel doesn't know this, but I'm ignoring all of it from now on because I've seen the devilish things that have occurred. I actually get mad at him when I see it. Like physically, I want to punch something because I'm like, Daniel, stop it. I'm tired of it.
Well, it's funny because I've thought about that. I'm like, he's at work right now. I wonder if he's getting annoyed with this. This one gets, going right along with that, this one gets the Philip was and is still wrong award. So there you go.
Well, okay. Number 7, mustaches in pop culture.
Yeah, this episode. This episode that we had to cut like 10 minutes out
We
of.
did have to cut out a lot.
This one gets the most unique idea award.
Oh,
because this is kind of like a really random. I don't know. I feel that might be a list that no one's ever made. I don't know.
we didn't really ever. I
don't think I did any
that up.
research for it. I just
did.
looked up like
best mustaches.
Yeah, best mustaches, but there were no like lists or anything.
Yeah. Well, there we go. We are more original than we thought.
I guess so. So yeah, that's the most unique idea that we've had. Most unique idea award.
Number 6 is Mr. Cool Cat Snazzy Pants.
Oh jeez! Oh my gosh! Oh no!
Well, hello, Daniel.
Hey, Mr. Cool Cat Snazzy Pants. I guess we have to bring you back for our 50th episode Spooktacular.
I can't believe I didn't make the top 5.
I know. Can you believe that?
I must not crack the code.
Well, when I send you back to your realm or wherever you go, you could try cracking the code then.
Okay.
What do you have to say to our listeners? Because everyone just loves you, Mr. Cool Cat.
Well, I'm so glad I'm just a big popular podcast man now.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to reap the rewards. Mm-hmm. So where's my money?
Mr. Philip J. Osterday. Oh my goodness.
Did it happen?
It did happen. What do you experience when you're there?
I mean, it's like nothing happens.
Okay, it's just like a second.
It's just a blip.
It's like, okay.
Yeah.
That was a nice snapping sound. Did you hear that? Anyways, that episode gets Philip Deserves an Oscar Award, which I don't know why.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't know why
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I don't know why I typed that out.
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay, well, we'll just move on.
Yeah, number 5, Pixar
five.
movies.
Man, oh man.
Oh,
The good old
the
days.
very first. We were just so bright-eyed, bushy-tailed.
I know.
Just little boys, basically. 50 weeks ago.
It does. It makes me a little sad.
It was a whole year
Puts a
ago.
little lump in my throat.
Oh.
The Pixar movies episode gets the MCCCC award.
What is that?
The most classic Countdown Conversations award
That's awesome.
goes to Pixar movies.
It is very classic.
It is. I feel like it's a good full episode to start off with.
Yeah,
I think that was good on us to pick something as like popular as Pixar, but also like as heartwarming and near and dear to our heart as Pixar.
Yeah. And everybody that like starts off with the podcast are like, oh, Pixar.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. It was a good draw.
Yeah.
We're
We're so freaking good at this. This thing that we call podcast.
It obviously deserved to be top 5.
Obs. All right. Number 4, Dark Knight trilogy.
The Fixes.
The Fixes.
Yeah, this one was. I think this was one of the first ones where you did a joke list.
I believe
while
it
I was doing a serious one.
Yeah. Because there was nothing for me to say because I obviously didn't have any fixes for the movie.
Right.
I hadn't thought about it my whole life.
I have though. Again, I have too much free time in my mind. So we just were looking at this earlier. We think this is the first episode we introduced the Patreon music into.
Yeah.
And probably the idea of Patreon.
Yeah. Both of those things.
So that gets like an honorary award, the Patreon award. But the number uno award
yeah.
is the intro to Whoopi award.
Yeah.
This is
my
where
love for Whoopi Goldberg.
Philip's love for Whoopi surfaced into our lives and into our hearts.
I feel like it's going to be one of those things where like it starts off ironically, but by the end of my
Your
lifetime,
you'll actually really love her. Yeah.
It's gonna be
I'm
weird.
surprised it hasn't become that yet.
Number 3, speaking of silly goofs, African American actors.
Oh yeah. Let me find it. There it is. Speaking of silly goofs,
Yeah.
this gets the Best Bit award. So Christmas specials got Best Segment award.
Yeah.
This gets Best Bit award.
Okay.
Which was Philip. What was it? All yours were rappers.
Rappers, like as if I didn't know.
Well, they were all rappers that had acted
Yes.
before. That was real funny of us.
It was funny
and then
of us.
number 1 was obviously Whoopi.
Yeah, obviously.
So that gets the Best Bit award because I remember like weeks after we released that,
Yeah.
we were like still texting each other about it. We were like, that makes us laugh really hard. It almost got the makes Daniel and Phillip laugh the most award,
Oh.
but it's definitely I think probably the best bit that
Yeah.
we've ever done.
Yeah. It was a collaboration.
Yeah, it was.
We helped each other out on that one. I get all the credit, but Daniel helped.
Yes, yeah.
Number 2, dad jokes.
Yeah, man, this would have been number 1 if something else didn't come along.
That's right. Yeah, man.
Because I re-listened. I've only re-listened to a couple of our episodes because I
Yeah.
hate hearing myself talk.
Yeah.
I don't hate my voice. I just hate like hearing myself ramble on about things. But
You hate the way that you say things.
it's like, who am I for people to listen to? I don't know. I don't know. But this one's really funny. I listened to it just because I wanted a good laugh. This one gets our audience actually listened to us make jokes for 40 minutes award.
Oh, was it only 40 minutes?
It's like 42 minutes.
It's a perfect episode.
It is. It's short. It's funny. It just doesn't follow.
stop.
It doesn't follow our like
Yeah.
our episode format very well.
Yeah.
But I guess that shows what's good and what's
Yeah,
not.
I guess so. Everybody that's listened to it always says that's one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, I think it's because everyone can relate to dad jokes.
Yeah, everybody's got a dad, and everybody's got a person in their life that has dad jokes.
There you go. That's a better way of putting it. Not everyone has a dad, Philip.
Everybody, somebody has a dad or
That someone knows that listens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and everybody has a dad. They might not know their dad.
Well, okay. Or their dad's dead.
That too.
That was what I was alluding to. I wasn't alluding to estranged fathers. I was alluding to dead fathers.
Oh.
But anyways, okay.
All right.
Let's
Enough
get
of
back to
that.
our
Jeez.
comedy show.
Goodness gracious. Number one, the one, the only Twilight Zone episode.
The Twilight Zone episode. We said it in the episode.
Yeah.
It was going to be the best, and it is.
It is.
Therefore,
No matter what you all say.
Yeah, no, and I don't think it'll ever be topped.
No, never.
So
I said this
just
is
don't
gonna be
bother
our
with
best
season
episode.
2.
That's right. Yeah.
No, just kidding. We'll see. We'll see if
see.
it ever gets topped. As of right now, it is reigning champion.
By far.
By far. Like nothing close.
No
like
ifs and buts.
Like I said, dad jokes would have been number one if this juggernaut didn't come in the last few weeks.
Just out of nowhere too.
Yeah, I don't know why you decided that it was gonna be the best, but so this one, very fittingly, this one gets
Daniel.
what's up?
Can't say that on podcast.
Jokes aside, this gets the best podcast episode in history award.
Whoa. Dang.
It is just so
best
good.
around.
It is just the best.
Well.
So those are all my awards.
Okay.
Those are all of our episodes.
Wow. All of them. Every single one. And then season 2 rolls around and we just do them all over again.
No, but for real, I think, what do we say? Are we going to take
We're not going to take a week off, but we are going to do a short episode next
we're
week.
doing a short one to kind of get y'all ready for season 2.
Yeah, we're just going to play Y'all Ready for This?
We're
Yeah, and that's going to happen for the whole episode.
gonna have Shaquille O'Neal on. It's gonna be
Yeah,
great.
it's awesome. But we're gonna sneak preview the sneak preview,
Oh, okay.
and that's we're gonna let you know what's going on in season 2.
Yeah. I think we are gonna do a top 10.
I think so.
It's just gonna be a short top 10.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
But it's gonna kind of tell you some things that we may be bringing to the table for season 2 and onward. Not just for season 2. Unless if some things don't work very well, then it will only be that season. But
Who knows?
is there anything you'd like to say to our listeners as we end this monumentous occasion?
Yeah, there
50th
is.
episode.
There is.
What is that?
Thanks.
Oh,
Thanks for being here.
yeah. Thank you for the ride. Thank you for the journey. It's been real.
I didn't think we'd get this far.
Oh, really?
Thought we would have quit by now.
Nah, never. I'm doing it till I die.
We always joked about how we'd never do it till we die.
Yeah,
We'd always do it till we die, rather.
right.
And I think it might come true.
I think, yeah, at least until one of us dies,
Yeah.
because we can't carry on without the other.
Well, I can.
Okay. I guess
As seen.
I'm chopped liver, aren't I?
Yeah, I mean, as seen by February 26th.
Oh,
you
that's
don't
true.
wanna miss,
That's true.
so.
I guess, yeah, but I don't know if that works with every episode. Although the award was Philip should have his solo podcast at some
I mean,
point.
it's
So,
the only reason I would ever do that.
and we do know I'm going to die first.
Yeah.
So, all right. Do we have another segment?
We've got one last segment.
Do you want to do it for this
I think so.
happy,
I think we
joyful
have
episode?
to. I think we have to.
All right.
So today we have one last segment of season 1,
Yeah, this is the last of these until next week.
and it's a little segment I like to call disappointment. And today's disappointment is brought to you by everybody.
Okay,
Everybody again.
makes sense.
One last time. It's going to be everybody. Season
Okay.
2. We're going to call it enjoyment.
Joyful times.
Yeah.
Joy times.
Because everybody's going to be rating us every day. Every day. So yeah, nobody rated us or subscribed.
Nice. So excited about that.
Yeah. So yeah, the last one was by Corey. Thanks, Corey. How about you do that again, I guess? Buy another new iPhone and give me another new rating, please.
Hey, Reed said that once he finishes up with football, he should be listening to us more.
Like football's what's keeping him away.
No, that's true. He's probably a liar.
Yeah. And
He is a liar,
I'm going to make sure that there's nothing new on the... Nope.
Nothing?
Nope.
Okay.
Nobody's emailed us. You can email us. You can contact us on our website, which is up for auto renewal soon.
Okay.
And so we need that money. It's going to be about...
Well, don't tell them.
$150.
Why did you tell them?
So we need the money. Otherwise, we're going to quit.
We have the money. I have the money.
We don't have the money.
I do.
We need Patreon, please.
I'm loaded with cash.
Okay.
Comparatively, I don't have to pay for a wife.
Well, I don't pay for Lindsay to be my wife.
I'm just saying you have more responsibilities than I do in life.
I do got the responsibilities.
So, okay. Well, we love you. I'm sorry. This did definitely turn into a regular episode of us just rambling for a long time.
Yeah.
We love you. We thank you for being with us this past year. And we hope that you stick with us in the next coming years.
Yeah, forever.
This
podcast will actually go on from generation to generation. Never end.
Oh, man.
It's gonna be great.
All right.
We love you. Bye.
Bye.